Welcome to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we have a little update on Charlie Cox's Daredevil. Well, ever since Charlie Cox made that appearance in Spiderman No Way Home, fans have been pretty excited about the future of the character in the MCU. Now recently, Charlie Cox has done a lot of talking about Daredevil, when he might return, and that scene in Spiderman No Way Home that people celebrated when I was in the theater, he had quite the different experience. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about what Matt Murdock himself had to say about the scene and his return to the MCU. He really is making me think it's going to be sooner than later. Now, before we dive into that though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, the big giveaway. We're going to give away an Oculus Quest 2 at 50,000 subscribers. All you need to do to get in on our giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. Also, while you're at it, make sure you check out that free Week of Skillshare down below. It's a pretty cool way for you to develop all of your superhero skills for that never-ending war on crime, all while not diving too deep into your pockets. Plus, it really does help the channel, so we really appreciate it. Well, like I was saying, there's a lot going on with Charlie Cox these days. He recently returned to the role of Daredevil, or at least Matt Murdock, in Spider-Man No Way Home. And clearly, there's some path for him in the future reprising the role in the MCU. Now, he's talked a lot about returning to the character in recent days, and we really have two little stories to talk about here. Now, he did an interview with Radio Times, and he was promoting his new drama, Kin. In that interview, they asked him about when he would appear on screen again as Daredevil, and his response was a little interesting. He said, "I know something. I don't know much, but I know there will be something else." Now, this quote makes me think we're going to see him sooner than later. And if I was making any guesses, I would think he would probably appear in Echo. I'm pretty sure Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin is going to return in that role, and we've heard several rumors that Echo is basically going to be a soft Daredevil Season 4. It makes me wonder about the return of several other castings, but we'll have to wait and see. There's also She-Hulk, which is going to be a legal show, but also somewhat of a comedy, so I'm not sure how Charlie Cox fits into that, but it does work pretty perfectly. The other big thing was Charlie Cox talking a little bit about his appearance in Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, when he appeared on screen in my theater, I heard a ton of cheers. People recognized him immediately. But apparently, Charlie had quite the different experience. This is what he had to say. "It's funny. I got so many text messages and so many calls about that moment in the theater. My nephew sent me a recording of everyone cheering. So I snuck into a movie theater near where I live and literally stood in the corner. And sadly, my experience was it was dead effing quiet. I was so disappointed. My wife was with me and she was recording me because it'd be fun to have that moment of everyone cheering and then tumbleweeds." I'm not really sure how this happened because most people knew who he was. It is probably one of the greatest superhero shows ever, but I am sorry he didn't get to hear my crowd cheer. Everyone in the theater I was in was pretty excited to see Charlie return. Obviously, Marvel Studios is keeping all the details about his return under wraps. I would too. But we're going to see Matt Murdock very soon, and I think Charlie Cox returning to the role is something many fans wanted. What do you guys think? Are you surprised Charlie Cox didn't get to hear cheering in the theater when he appeared in Spider-Man No Way Home? And what Marvel production do you believe he'll show up in next? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.